A long time ago, in a quiet village wrapped in tall irogo trees, sweet mango groves, and soft-spoken rivers, there lived a young girl named Moronkeji. She was the only daughter of Mama Sade and Baba Sade, simple farmers who loved her with all their hearts. Moronkeji wasn't just beautiful, she was breathtaking. Her skin glowed like palm kernel oil under the midday sun. Her hair flowed like a river of black silk. Her eyes sparkled like stars above the Ogun River. Even the elders would say the Orisha must have taken their time to mold this one. But sadly, her beauty came with something dangerous: pride. Each morning while the village walked, Moronkeji would sit in front of a mirror, a small glass her father bought from a traveling trader. She would twist her neck, flutter her lashes, and whisper, "Who in this village is finer than Moronkeji? I will never marry a poor man. Only a king, rich, handsome, and powerful deserve me." Mama Sade would beg, "My daughter, help me peel this yam. Your father will soon return from the farm." Moronkeji would scoff, "Peel yam with these fingers? Let Adebayo or Adetunde do it. My hands are not for death." The villagers watched, shaking their heads. While other girls fetched water or swept the compound, Moronkeji polished her nails with palm oil and hibiscus petals. She posed all day before her mirror, even when the mirror began to look tired of her. Her friends loved her, but she laughed at them when they married humble men. She mocked Jetunde's husband's teeth, Ronke's husband's bicycle, and Bola's barefooted groom. "Look at them," she laughed, "marrying farmers and fishermen. Me? I'll ride in a golden chariot pulled by white horses." Then one market day, everything changed. The market was alive with drumming, laughter, and trade. Moronkeji dressed herself in her most vibrant ashoke and wrapped her head in bright crimson cloth. Her blouse shimmered like polished brass. She oiled her body until it gleamed. As she walked through the market square, her head swept like waves. "She's stunning," some whispered, "but her heart is empty," others added. "She walks as if the ground owes her," one elder murmured. As Moronkeji was moving round the village market, her waist swaying, her wrapper shimmering in the morning sun, she collided forcefully with someone. There was a loud thud. Her carefully arranged basket of goods stumbled to the ground, scattering shiny cowries, red hibiscus petals, pieces of kola nut everywhere. At the same time, a heavy burden of firewood crashed to the floor. The sticks rolled across the red earth like spilled bones. A hush gasp spread through the crowd. Standing before her, shaking slightly, trying to steady herself, was none other than Mama Ajoke, the oldest woman in the village. Her frail frame was hunched with age, her back bent like a question mark. Her wrapper was faded, patched in several places, and her eyes, clouded by the years, blinked slowly in confusion. The firewood had fallen right beside her feet, and in the fall, a small tear had formed on the hem of Moronkeji's gleaming wrapper. Moronkeji stepped back and stared down with a face full of disgust. Her nostrils flared, her arms folded tightly across her chest. "Are you blind, Mama?" she snapped, her voice loud and sharp. "You've ruined my outfit. This is imported ashoke from Ibadan. Do you even know who I am?" Mama Ajoke looked up slowly. Her voice was gentle, almost like a breeze, full of grace despite the insult. "Ah, my child, forgive me. My vision isn't what it used to be. I didn't see you clearly. Moronkeji scoffed loudly and waved her hand in irritation. Then stay inside your hut. You shouldn't be outside dropping your rotten firewood on decent people. If your legs are too weak and your eyes are too dim, stay home. The crowd of onlookers grew larger. Mothers paused their shopping. Children stopped playing. Even the drummers under the mango tree lowered their beats. Whispers began to rise like smoke. That's Mama Ajoke. She's old enough to be her grandmother. Moronkeji had gone too far this time. How can beauty and rudeness live in the same body? But Moronkeji didn't care. She heard a long sharp sound and turned on her heel, stepping over a fallen stick as if it were fields beneath her feet. She walked away, her head high, her pride unshaken. Mama Ajoke knelt slowly and began to gather her firewood, her hands trembling as she reached for each piece. Her back ached, her breath labored, but she said nothing for a while. Then, as the last stick was lifted, she straightened up just a little and turned her face to the sky. The villagers fell silent again. Even the wind seemed to pause. She raised her hands, thin veins and withered by time, and her voice rang out not with anger but with power. It echoed through the market like the tolling of a sacred bell. Moronkeji! The mirror you adore, the one you bow to morning and night, shall soon turn its back on you. May your beauty melt like shea butter in the noonday sun. May your pride become the very chains that bind you. You shall know no peace again until you live beneath the roof of the most ugliest man alive. And not just live, but save him with your whole heart. The market squares froze. Even the birds in the iroko trees stopped shimming. A light breeze passed, ruffling leaves like whispers from the ghost. A single palm kernel rolled across the earth and came to a stop at Mama Ajoke's feet. Then, with slow dignity, she turned and walked away, her feet dragging softly in the red oil, leaving behind silence, fear, and prophecy. From that moment, the air around Moronkeji seems different. The villagers said it no longer smelled of hibiscus and palm oil, but of something strange, something heavy, something like fate. That night, Moronkeji stared at her mirror. She felt heat on her skin. The mirror cracked. Her reflection shimmered strangely. By morning, she screamed. Her skin was rough. Her lips were dry. Her hair had fallen out in patches. Her nose had grown wild. Her eyes lost her light. Children ran. Chickens scattered. "Mama, I'm cursed," she cried. "What happened to your beautiful daughter?" But Mama Shade could only cry. This is what pride brings. You hurt an elder. You mocked others. They searched for Mama Ajoke, but she was gone. Moronkeji became a shadow. She stayed indoors. Her mirror was covered. Then a traveler came, his face hidden under a straw hat. He gave a message. Your curse can only be lifted if you marry the ugliest, oldest man alive, not with your body, but with your soul. Moronkeji wept for days. Must I marry a monster to be free? But deep inside, she knew it was her test. One morning, there was a knock. Baba Sade opened the door and nearly fainted. There stood Baba Yajun, short, hunched, belly round like a drum, 3 brown teeth, wrinkled like dry okra, smelled like old snail. I heard Moronkeji seeks a husband. He grinned. I'm here to marry her. She saw him and trembled. He looks worse than the curse itself, she thought. But she remembered the message. Only then shall you be free. She bowed her head. Yes, I will marry him. The wedding was quiet. No drums, no dance. She wore a faded dress. He wore torn wrappers. Their homes stank. He snored, he drawled, he scratched and fattered, yet Moronkeji endured. She cooked, cleaned, fetched water, washed his clothes. She began greeting people, helping at the stream. She apologized to her old friends, played with children, carried firewood for elders, gave alms to beggars. Then one day, a girl fell in the market. Moronkeji rushed to help her, cleaned her bruises, fed her. Under the mango tree sat Mama Ajoke washing quietly. That night, she appeared in Moronkeji's dream, glowing like moonlight. "Daughter," she said gently, "your beauty is no longer on your face, but in your heart. You are free." When Moronkeji awoke, she rushed to the water pot and screamed, this time with joy. Her skin was radiant, her hair full, her lips red, her eyes glowing. The curse was broken. She ran through the village. Children danced, elders sang, the whole village rejoiced. But Baba Jajun blinked. "You're not my wife. Mine was ugly." She smiled gently. "Thank you. You helped me become who I am." She handed him a calabash of food. "May someone love you too." Not long after, a handsome prince named Adebayo visited. He had heard of her transformation. He saw her heart and fell in love. Their wedding shook the land with music and hulation. Drums echoed, women danced, even the trees seemed to sway. But Moronkeji never forget. She treated her servants kindly, greeted every old woman, hugged children. She even visited Baba Dajun again and gave him new clothes. And as for her mirror, she no longer worshipped it, because now her true beauty came from within. Moral lessons. Pride brings destruction, but humility brings redemption. True beauty lives in the heart, not the mirror. Respect everyone, rich or poor, young or old. We become better, not through comfort, but through growth. Thank you for watching my story. Kindly like, share, and follow my channel. Bye.